With family, especially my own, let me start at the beginning. My name is Jonas, and if you haven't figured by now, my family is quite dysfunctional. I mean it, that is, if it can even be considered a family. What do you name the individuals who gave birth to you but then abandoned you when they discovered a better version of you? Can that even be considered family? Instead, then going in circles, let me state it clearly, I could have had a happy family if my parents had treated both of their children equally, but no, my parents are a bunch of biased jerks who have been treating me as background noise for as long as I can remember, all because my brother Roman was the healthier kid. I mean, Roman was one of those healthy, adorable infants who drew everyone's attention in an instant, whereas I was the scrawny, average-looking one that no one wanted to hold. But should these things influence parents so profoundly that they begin to differentiate between their children, it shouldn't, right? But it was different for my parents, Patrick and Marin. Within a month of Roman's birth, he had become their golden kid, the infant who received universal adulation. I mean, he wasn't outstanding and he was merely the more attractive one, the main character, so everyone was drawn to him, whilst I was usually the supporting character standing in the background, forgotten. You can imagine how dreadful my childhood must have been. My parents ignored me and just provided for my basic needs, while my egotistical brother let all of the attention get to him. Roman grew up as a pampered brat who only cared about himself, so you can picture the kind of relationship we had. I was the shy, introverted kid, and Roman turned out to be a huge fat bully. Could you imagine that? Are you being bullied by your little brother? Yeah, that was the case with me. Roman seemed to have made it his life's mission to make mine unhappy, whether by throwing wild tantrums that caused my parents to spoil my plans or by physically taking away the things I liked. Is this correct? It was a poor scenario in and of itself. Add a set of biased parents to the mix and you can understand how terrible my upbringing was. My parents were the main reason Roman grew up to be such a brat. While Roman was showered with new toys, attention and praise, I was never spoiled. My birthdays were a formality, my accomplishments were never particularly significant, and my job in the family was essentially that of a background prop. One time in 3rd grade I had all on my report card. I was thrilled, you know. I figured maybe I'd get a pat on the back or something, but when I presented it to my mother, all she said was, "That's good," as she went on to rave about what a nice little painting Roman had done that we just had to put on the refrigerator. Yes, Roman wonky dog drawing received center stage, while my straighter report card was placed into the garbage drawer with the other forgotten papers. So you know how things were. I felt like the neglected report card, while my brother was lauded for everything. But it wasn't just the small stuff. Oh no, Roman got to decide where we went on family trips, what we ate for dinner, and what we watched on television. Every time I attempted to select something, I was turned down, and that idiot Roman rubbed it in my face to the fullest extent possible. He is the king and I was nothing more than his servant, so I guess you can see why I wanted to flee this hellhole as soon as I could, and I even had the perfect opportunity. One was looking to pursue a bachelor's degree and was awarded a scholarship to one of the world's finest institutions. It was a very prestigious college, the kind that assures a good career for its students. Getting a scholarship there, oh, that is a dream. But here's the catch: it was many states away, and like everything else in my life, my parents refused to let me have it. Click share and more to check if there is a part 2. Do you want to discover the reason? Of course it was Roman. My parents even suggested that I attend the local institution in our state because it provided a greater opportunity and option. They reasoned that since Roman, who was not particularly bright academically, could feel bad that I had the opportunity to enroll at such a prominent college while he did not, I should stay local.